missing here in my Suburban. So we got to fix that. So while me and my good friend Hunter were on our way to Crossfire this weekend, we stopped by friends at Bully Performance. You guys always see Bully stuff. So this is Bully Performance. They have a 3K, and he asked if I could do some testing on it. So of course I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. I decided that if we're going to test it, we're going to do some dual inputs. So if the amp's going to get its juice, it's going to get its motherfucking juice, boy. We got them hoes. Little knob. This is a full bridge 3000. 1 ohm, 3000 watts. That's what the online and what the manual says. But here's the size. Let's get this bitch cracked out. And so I had this eye on this Slayer 3000 because I was like, man, I gotta see. Got 0 gauge inputs. I mean, it's gonna be very similar to your Brazilian. Obviously, it looks very similar. So I'm gonna try to run it on my 18s to see how much power that really does. See if I can make them jump, boy. Okay. So we get some wires done up. Gotta put the inputs on it. We'll get it popping. Dual inputs, man. If you guys are running your amps and you don't have the dual inputs, or you don't have inputs in general, look up some cool tests on how inputs can just give you that extra little bit of wattage. They're not very expensive, so that's a good one. Not that hard, and lots of fucking powers. So the real with this amp is I wanted to pick one up and give it a real run in my Suburban because I know I have the electrical, I have the wiring, I have the fan, I have everything. But yeah, my fan's keeping their internal fan fed, and the dual inputs are keeping it power fed. So no clipping. So I have it set to where it's not clipping, nothing like that. I did have to adjust the bass boost, but even with the bass boost, it wasn't clipping. So that's a good thing. All right, let's talk the Bully Slayer MD 3K that's running currently HammerTech OCF 6.5s. So please excuse the wiring because this was all very temp. We're doing the batteries. So as soon as I get these batteries put in, then we're gonna rerun all the wires. This was just making do. Anywho, so the Bully Slayer MD, I had it running on the 18s first to test it because it is full bridge. And I had, so I ran it like that for maybe 2 months and then wanted to swap it over to try as a mids amp. So, I come to you guys at all times in 100% honesty. And what I'm going to say is as a subwoofer amp, I did not enjoy the Bully Slayer MD 3000. And I did want to run it for a while, and I wanted to give feedback to Bully Performance because they are an upstart company, and I just want to give them honesty. So I had as soon as I started running it as the sub amp, I was in contact with Efren, and I messaged him, and I just letting him know, hey man, is there anything that I can do, or is there something that y'all have experienced, anything different, because I was just not enjoying it.
Stomach clean. White boy trying to grow some weed so they pumpkin seeds. Ricky hanging out the back window with the pump on him. Right now I'm on 2. I so big I don't put 1100 on pump 3. Wow. This a diesel truck. I need a couple hours of red, hit diesel up.
So as a mids amp, is it worth the $200 ticket? Yes. As a sub amp, is it worth the $200 ticket? Not for me, not for me. I really liked it on the mids. And your experience is going to be a little different than mine, so I'm not saying that my experience is king. I'm just giving you my 2 cents. But as a mids amp, this thing doesn't let up. The pros to this amplifier is it does have onboard fans, which is something that you don't find on amps that are that small. I'm sorry, that budget price. You don't see the $200 amps a lot of times with the fans. So that is nice. So that's a good feature for that one. It fits 0 gauge like a dream. Another big plus. You know, I can tell that there's maybe not the best sound quality, but it's not far off from being pretty damn good. So I enjoy the sound quality of the Bully Slayer 3000 over the 4-channel. So I'm going to use the 4-channel, or I'm going to use a 4-channel setup, hopefully in the future, as just for tweets and keeping them just dialed in for 4 channels. But I think for now on, I may just stick with full bridges if I'm going to be running mids and putting a lot of power to them. So I did see Big D Wiz's dyno on this amplifier, and I actually, man, as soon as I watched the video, I messaged him. I was like, dude, I honestly don't know how it happened, but big ups, you know. I just don't know. I don't have the testing equipment for that. I was just trying to give my opinion and just try to help them along, because they're in the works for a re-up on those. So hopefully next year there's going to be a couple new features coming to these amps that is going to set it off and really make it worth, hopefully, the price tag that Bully sets on them. So I am really excited for the V2, but I wanted to try the V1 to give them a basis of my opinion and my honest review. Because if it isn't honest, you know, whatever. All the wire that went to it was OFC. I had a great electrical for it, and everything was fine. I had the bass boost up a little bit, but you know, I just could not, as far as a subwoofer amp, I just could not find the sweet spot for it to really fucking slap for a 3000 watt amplifier. You know what I'm saying? In the price bracket that it was before the price dropped, because it was set a little bit higher at 285, and then there was a price drop, and then that put it as a contender. So anyway, there's my 2 cents. Okay, there's my honest opinion, and I want to share that with you guys because you deserve it. Everyone deserves it. But as a mids amp, it is fucking killing it. And this is the first item from Bully Performance, the very first one that I haven't just enjoyed right out of the box. I mean, right out of the box, just enjoyed the shit out of it. No lie. Everything else, it's like, as soon as I put it in, I was like, oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. These coaxials, they're inexpensive, but they sounded great whenever I used them. I wanted to try them. So actually, I fucking bugged them about those, and I bought those because I was like, hey, I needed some good coaxials. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I tried a lot of their equipment, and you know, there's not a car audio Team Bully. There's not this and that. It's a very small company, so you have to bear with a very small company. Whenever they have these new models and they have changes coming out and things like that, you just have to bear with them a little bit. But they are right down the road from me, and they're in Houston, Texas, and I wanted to put on a dope little Houston brand that had a great little vision for where they wanted to go. There you go. So that's Bully Performance Audio. In the description below, I'll put the model number of this amplifier. You can find it on their website, bullyperformanceaudio.com. And you also follow Bully Performance. Check them out. They got a picture of me holding one of their Neo 15s. That one's dope. Oh, and these are the custom speaker pods that we installed in an unboxing video. Go back on Instagram TV or YouTube and check it out. Don't forget the newest one. That's with the rear doors, dual 6.5s. Check that one out too. That's the newest one. These things have been killing it. I am enjoying the hell out of them. And then right in the middle of those installs was the A-pillar. Yeah, they've already kind of told me what's going to happen with the V2. And there's a lot of cool features. I had a face-to-face with Efren the other day, and we talked about some of the things that he could do to this amp and make it really cool and this and that, the V2. So just be on the lookout, and hopefully they'll send me prototype pictures, and I'll be able to share maybe, but you know, small companies, I don't like to deal with all small companies, but there are some diamonds in the rough that I can see some potential in, and I'm like, you know what, let's try it out. Let's try it out. You know, what's the worst that can happen? You know, I just give you an honest thing. So there's my 2 cents. Oh yeah, there's my personal at the real big A if you care. Banging bros for life. Stay banging bros.